Hi guys, I wanted to tell you guys a quick dream that I had. This was about a week ago. I don't have the exact date, but I know it was a week ago. I meant to write it down, but I never did. But, okay, so in this dream, I was at my house. I was at a house, my old house, and, all of a sudden the door, somebody was knocking on the door. So I opened the door, and it was some man. I'd never seen this man before. So he looked pretty sad and upset, and I let him in the house, and I was sitting down with him at the table, at the dinner table, and I had my Bible out in front of me, and I remember telling him about Jesus, like talking to him and teaching him about God, and he started feeling better. He started getting really happy, and he was smiling at me, and then he was like this, to go give me a hug. So I went to go give him a hug too, and he was like, "Thank you so much, sister." And I was like, "You're welcome, brother, you're welcome. You know, the Lord's always with us." And all of a sudden he just started like choking me like this, like his arm was around my neck, and he just started like, and I was like like that. And I just remember screaming for my kid's father. I was like, Anthony, you know, and he come running out from getting the kids to bed in this dream, and he come running out, and this man, he like my kid's father, he kept like trying to like get this guy and tackle him to the ground because he seen him choking me. He grabbed him off of me, and all of a sudden the guy just didn't care that Anthony was beating him up. Like, he did not care. He was like crawling and scratching on the ground, like trying to claw his way to get to me. He just wanted to hurt me. And he come running at me, and all of a sudden I grabbed a knife off the counter, and I just held it there. It's like the second dream where I've done this with some kind of weapon right in front of me like this. And my interpretation of this wasn't just a knife, it was the sword, I believe. It was like the word of God, and I held it like this, and he come running at me, and it just like went into his stomach, and it was like butter. It cut him like butter. It was like smooth when it went in. Like, that's saying like the Lord's words, they're so smooth, they're truth, you know, they're real, you know. That's what I felt. But like, I just kept like getting him, like, and he just would not die. He just was like trying to still come after me. And anyways, somehow I ended up running out of the house, and he ended up running after me, and there was a cop out there, and I was like, there's this man, he's trying to run after me, there he is, and the cop just was looking at me, you know, like, he didn't even care that this man was trying to run after me and attack me. The cop didn't even care. And this guy just started chasing after me the whole time in this dream. But that's all I remember in that dream. I just remember that. There's another dream that I had. This one is very special to me. Very, very, very special to me. Okay, so I was sitting on a front porch. I don't know where I was, but it was like in the woods, in like a cabin. I was sitting on the front porch, and I was just waiting for somebody. I just remember just waiting. And then all of a sudden, somebody that I used to know come walking up, and I seen them. I seen who they were. I seen their face and everything. And then the closer they started getting to me, like, all I could see was the legs. And then after I seen legs, like, right up to me, I seen just feet. And they didn't have shoes on, which they did before. And they were, like, just standing there right in front of me. And they were the most beautiful feet. And I do not have a foot fetish, guys. I don't have a foot fetish. But they were the most beautiful feet I have ever seen in my life. They were gorgeous, clean, shining like a coppery look, like a golden, it was just beautiful. The color of these feet, they were clean. The toenails were perfectly kept up. They were just so clean. And I just remember, like, falling to the ground, like, laying there on the ground like this. And I remember I was, like, just about to touch these feet, and the alarm clock went off. I knew in my dream that those were Jesus' feet. I just knew it in my dream, and I know that's why I immediately went to the ground and went to go try to touch his feet. I love that dream. I just remember those feet. I can see them right now. Like, they're so beautiful. Just shiny gold. Just the most precious feet you've ever seen. They were beautiful. And this other dream that I had is different from that one. It's, this one felt so real. I probably don't even consider this one even a dream. I don't know. It might have been a vision. I seen it clear as day, though. I was sitting in my mom and dad's on their couch, and I had my littlest son with me. He was sitting on my lap, and all of a sudden, these two women appeared at the coffee table in front of me. And the one lady had a box by her, and then the other lady just rolled up her sleeve like that, got it all ready, and just had her arm just waiting there on the coffee table. Just had it waiting there. And the lady just started opening up her box. The other lady, she opened up her box, and when she opened up her box, she had needles in there, and she had a lot of like cotton balls and alcohol swabs, and she was preparing this needle for this lady. And I remember sitting on the couch, and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the girl with the arm ready, she couldn't hear me. She just could not hear me. The other lady looked right at me. She heard me. She just kept smirking at me like there's nothing you can do about it. It's gonna happen kind of look. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, lady, wake up, wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing? My son's like, he don't even know what I'm talking about. He's looking at me like, who are you talking to, mommy? You know, and anyways, the lady got the needle ready, and she took the lady's arm, she tapped it, she cleaned it, and then tapped it, and she put the needle in. I remember hearing the lady go, ooh, like that. She did that, and she jumped. And this lady that was getting the needle just had tears down her face and mascara run all down her face. She just looked like she was going through a really hard time, and she was really scared and sad. She didn't know what to do, so she was taking this needle. I don't know, but this lady just stuck it in her arm, and it took a while, and it made like a click sound when she was done. It just went like that. And she pulled it out, and I seen like there's this like little metal rod like sticking out this lady's arm right here. I don't know. And she looked at me after she did it, and she smiled at me, the lady with the needle. She just looked right at me with this like, look, you know, it's done. And I just remember looking at her like, what did you just do to this lady? What did you do? And then I looked at this lady, I'm like, do you know what you've done? I just remember saying, do you know what you've done? Do you know what you've done? And I just felt so scared and sad for that lady that got the needle. And you know, now that I think about it, the lady after she had got the needle, like her face was just cleaned up again. Like she didn't even have sappy mascara on her no more. She just looked like a normal lady again. But that was the end of that dream. Going on 9 minutes. So I'm just going to stop now. God bless you all. Have a lovely day. Bye.